I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm feeling like spring is in the air, and so are a lot of you. So many of you have been talking over the last few months that you're about to buy that first tractor, or you're going to trade up to something different. You've done months and months of research, checked out different brands and manufacturers, subcompacts, compacts, utilities, trying to look at the different options. You've finally narrowed in on the tractor that you think is just right for you and your property. You're at the dealership, you're sitting behind the desk, pen in hand, and you're about to put down a ton of money and sign on the dotted line, and then it hits you like a ton of bricks. Will it fit? Trust me, you're not alone. Same thing happened to me, and the same thing has happened to I don't know how many countless other subscribers who have immediately sent me notes online asking me how tall my shed is or how tall my neighbor guy's garage door is. The spec sheet that you've been looking at for that tractor will tell you the overall dimensions of the tractor, including the overall height. But in the case of the LX2610 and other tractors, they'll measure that height using one type of tire. In the case of the LX2610, they're measuring that height using an R1 tire. And you know you've got options, R1, R4, R14, and there's also an optional set of taller tires that you can get on that tractor. You probably haven't ordered the R1s. So you're trying to estimate, can I get that tractor into my standard garage door? So although I've provided that information many times individually to you folks, I thought it might be helpful to just do a quick video and give you the dimensions of the shed as well as my neighbor's garage, because he does not have a standard size garage door. So how tall is the tractor itself? It's measuring about 83 inches to the top of this lip. I don't believe you need to worry about the antenna because similar to your mirrors, the antenna is on a breakaway mount. So it very easily flexes back and forth. Here in Ontario, a standard garage door is 7 feet high or 84 inches. I'd be willing to say you're pushing the envelope if you're going to try to squeeze this in. For reference, my neighbor guy has a non-standard door at 7.5 feet tall, and you folks have seen me doing maintenance in there, and you see just how close the top of that cab skims underneath the header of that garage door. But for reference, when you've looked at Guy's garage, you'll notice that the concrete pad of the garage actually sits several inches above the ground that approaches it outside. In other words, the ground has settled so much that there's several inches to get over to get into the garage. And when you're driving your tractor up any kind of an incline, up over the edge of that concrete pad, you're naturally raising the height of the tractor as it enters the garage. That's why sometimes you've seen Guy in the background with a 2x4 pushing the garage door up as I enter. Anyways, the bottom line is, technically, can you get that tractor with R4 tires into a 7-foot standard height garage? You got about an inch there roughly. So if you've got ground perfectly level with your concrete pad in the garage, you might be able to get her in okay. You're cutting it close though. I hope all of this has been helpful and answered all of those questions. For all you folks that are about to get your first tractor, congratulations, you must be super excited. And I hope you get delivery quickly and it doesn't take too long. I'm Gord Potter, and you've been watching GP Outdoors. I'll see you again on the next one. Cheers.